ahead with a top finesse arm. Next. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And low, it's a ball and a strike. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he'll dive back in. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez is under it. One away. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now the pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I got to count 2-2.
Little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two and one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
All even now, 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And there are two away now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoring. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your. Everyone off balance, and I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hicks, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. one well above the zone for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
3-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Set to lead off the home half of the second. In there, strike one.
Ramos.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
On the ground to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
In now as Drupal Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. So a full count now. On deck is Jose Bautista. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. City's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Popped him up. Cabrera trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So, what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in the middle of the game.
In now, Gleyber Torres. Popped high in the air. Santana moving to his left. 1 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Britton leads off first with one away. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The 1-0. Fouled off. Hicks is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
The 2-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Torres backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now here's the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Just a tick behind for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 out, nobody on. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Breaking ball in for a strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Gary Sanchez will be next. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, captain, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Three and 0 now. Luke Voigt is on deck. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
A ball and a strike now to Bird. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it
Into the box now, Zach Britton towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to third. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I wanted to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hoskins racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. One and one.
1-1.
Britton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. Hoskins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33.
In there for strike 1. Hoskins, a 25-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Nope,
Misses, ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. There's a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Bird has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Philly.
Leading off for the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Popped him up. Cabrera is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops, ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Push to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bautista swings, and this is well hit to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. And the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A ball and a strike now. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and a strike to count. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Yankees 3. Ready now. Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 26, Andrew McCutchen.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Gary Sanchez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Luis Avilan takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Avilan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Too tight with that one. 3-0. McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he lifts it in the air to right field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. Coming to the plate. Now, Zach Britton singled home a run in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And no problem over there at first. Andrew McCutchen is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Rhys Hoskins, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
The batter, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside and low, 3-0. Williams stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batter, center fielder.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Hicks going back, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Wilson Ramos, no hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Victor Arano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and deep to center field. Looking up is Herrera. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit at third. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here's the 3-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside.
Really good pitches now.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. So 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. To 2-2 now. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. The relay throw. Throw to third, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And that's out number 1.
All right, fielder number 9.
So striding forward now, Jose Bautista comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Judge going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Called a strike there, 2-1. Britton's ready. Here's the 2-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch out of the game.
Strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base field base on ball. Justin Bohr will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Justin Bohr.
A ball and no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. 3-0 now. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So now Carlos Santana. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-2. And this will be fouled away. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Hernandez on third. Pingree over at second. Bohr on at first with 2 down. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pitcher number 30, David Robertson.
Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
And he lays off there. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this will score the run from second to make this a 7-3 game now.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kingery's there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with Suzanne.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Down and away, ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two one, here it is. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really...
And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position. Three-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Pitch on the way. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and it's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Wilson Ramos will be next. There's ball 4. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So coming to the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he lays off for ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Herrera is off at first with 2 away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Count remains full. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Pat Neshek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 1 out. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Santana shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 25.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead by. Dylan Betances is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, That's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Number 4.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bautista at second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone. 2-0 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Bautista scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. In the dirt here. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Odubel Herrera is on deck. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-6, the final score in this game. New York used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Zach Britton is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.